What up, chat? What up? I think it has the same moves. Defense, curl, rock throw, rock tomb. I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. What I'm doing will make sense in a second once I explain what we're doing today. It's gonna look crazy. I want you to know that now. I think this might be the time when you guys are like, what the fuck are you doing, Revels? But I figured it could be like a fun thing to do on stream. You think that every time? I don't think you think that every time. I think you're being unrealistic if you say you think that on every stream. Or you could legitimately think that on every stream, but who am I to tell you how to think? Just gonna give a couple more seconds for people to file in, and then I'll explain what's going on today and and pretty much what the premise is for today. This is something I want to get done before I start the next run, because I think it'll put me in a better position to perform better, because I struggle with performance in every aspect of my life. Yes, even that, before you say it out loud, chat. The new video did pretty decent. It did a lot better than I was expecting it to be honest. Which I'm not mad about. Good? It is good. Considering what the video is, It'd be weird if I was mad about it. I guess I meant like I'm not disappointed. Could you imagine? I was like, the new video did good, and I'm fucking pissed about it. That'd actually be really funny. The new video did great, and I'm fucking mad. I wanted to start sunsetting. I want to be a loser. Exactly. Exactly. We're getting it. We're all on the same page now. How long have I been live for? I've been live for 6 minutes already. Holy fuck. It has not felt like 6 minutes. I'll tell you that much, chat. It does kind of hurt having to retype this after writing all this stuff out today. I won't lie. Also, my hair here keeps like blowing across my face, and I keep thinking it's like something flying. And I'm like, what the fuck is in my room with me that's flying? Overheat, sunny day. It do be moving? Yeah, because I have a fan right here. Because there's literally... There's no AC in this room. And I'm exhausting a whole computer setup right now. So it gets very hot in here very quickly. Especially with the door shut. The fuck does that say? Spinda. Okay. My handwriting's so shit. Especially when I write fast, it just gets worse. I think, chat, once I have this planned, I think Emerald's going to be super easy. The Elite Four looks really easy. I won't lie. I just have to get there. Once I get to the Elite Four, it looks pretty easy. Mr. Dark Type is lame. Yeah. But I'm not mad about it. I think Slacking holds a citrus berry. Yeah. Counter. Yawn. Facade. And faint attack. Okay, let me show you guys what we're doing today. So that way you guys don't just have to look at my face while I'm doing this. And Glacia, yeah. It looks super easy. Like, the paper I left at work was like the breakdown of the types and shit. And like the weaknesses and shit. Oh no, it's right here. Yeah, like 8 Pokemon out of the what? 30 something in the Elite Four are weak to fighting types. Like super easy shit. Did I leave it at work or did I leave it in my car? I'm not going to check. That was more just like a thinking out loud thing. Tropius at 29. Grass and flying. Okay, let me show you guys. So this is my plan for today. So this looks insane. You don't have to say it. I know it does. I'm gonna put myself down here for now. So let me start with this. So at work today, I have findings to present to you guys. I wrote up these papers. Keep in mind, there's one more. And it's every gym leader and every Elite Four member, the level cap, the Pokemon's types, all the Pokemon, their levels, any held items they have, any moves they have. That's all on here, minus the first fucking 3 Elite Four members. But I'm just gonna retype it. So let me explain to you what we're looking at. What we're looking at here. So this top one, right now, I'm transferring all of the gym leader Pokemon from the paper onto my computer. And then a new tab is going to be for the Elite Four. And then down here is going to be the Pokemon. But I'm going to end up... I realize I shouldn't just go to my Google Drive without knowing what's there. That's dangerous. So then... So if I have enough time today, this is my plan. So this is a Nuzlocke tracker, which... Oh, wait, no. Not that. Fuck. Nuzlocke guides. That's what I... Oh, wait. Yeah, this was it. Nuzlocke. It's Nuzlocke tracker. So if you look at this Nuzlocke tracker, you can see, like, Roxanne, Geodude, Rockhead, Tackle, Defense Curl, Rock Throw, Rock Tomb, Geodude's stats. I think this is his BST. For literally all the Pokemon, all the Elite Four members, all the rival fights, all the evil team fights in the whole game. From Baston. So I wrote this information down. And then we just have to move it over here. And then from there, I made this, which is a breakdown of for every Elite Four member, the types their Pokemon are weak to. Every Pokemon available in Gen 3 of that type. I'm going to put that on this spreadsheet, and then we're going to try and whittle it down to like a top 6, right? Like top 6 Pokemon to bring to the Elite Four. And then I'm going to have to do that for all the gyms too, like what Pokemon to bring the gyms, which is going to be a lot more complicated because I also have to make sure I can catch that Pokemon prior to the gym and get it to the level or to the evolution that it needs to be in order for it to be useful in the gym. So the gyms are going to be a lot more complicated. So my plan for today, because I did this for Fire Red, and that went really well. That went really well in Fire Red. So my plan for today, the way I found works best, is to start at the Elite Four and work back. So I start at the Elite Four and be like, okay, don't put really and well in quotes, okay? It went really well. So what I've noticed works best is to be like, okay, these are the 6 that I want to bring to the Elite Four. And then you go back a step and be like, okay, which ones do I want to bring to the 8th gym? And you kind of work backwards through the game as you get access to like less and less Pokemon. And obviously sometimes the Pokemon you bring change and everything, so that's the plan for today. Right now I'm on the 6th gym, which is Winona. So I'll open this just so you guys have something fun to look at. But I have all the information here and it's kind of formatted the same. So I'm going to be looking at my paper. It was honestly amazing how far Gyarados and Aerodactyl pulled their mangled bodies through Lance's room. Yeah, it was impressive. That's what a good trainer can do. The same trainer that may or may not have sent their Arcanine in against a Lapras or whatever I had done. Allegedly. Whatever I had allegedly had done. And while I'm doing this, chat, if you guys have questions about it, let me know. Great trainers love killing birds. Exactly. Put that shit on a t-shirt because that's all facts, no printer. Why is it as soon as we start what we're doing, it stops. The music stops. So I also have all the types abbreviated, and then I have a little key for myself on one of these sheets of paper for what like all of it means, like what all the types and shit mean. Comedic timing, yeah, that's what we can call it. We can call it comedic timing, sure. Sand attack. But for the most part, this stream is just going to be a whole lot of me typing. This is usually something I do off stream. But I figured I'll do it on stream this time. Also because I want to be able to start the next one. But in order to do that, I have to finish this. Because I think once I have this and I have a good plan, I won't struggle. It was so hard to type Arth. When did I have to do that? What? When did I have to type Arth? Oh, earthquake. Yeah, it was that hard. Just like how I didn't want to finish typing out dragon. Put a little X2 because these are double battles. This is a levitate clay doll at 41. Look, man, for this, you want to abbreviate as much as possible. Just so it goes faster. Abbreviates dragon and dragon dance, but doesn't abbreviate dragon and dragon breath. Shut the fuck up. Okay, how about that? It's just also because D-dance is just a common abbreviation for dragon dance. And I think I know my brain well enough that if I put D-breath, I'd be super confused. I'd be like, what the fuck was I thinking? Take lunar tone at citrus berry. I realize I'm on Tate and Liza now. Citrus berry 42. Rock psychic. Light screen. Psychic. Hypnosis. And calm mind. Levitate. I guess it's easier for me to just look at the screen. 42 is rock psychic. Has sunny day, solar beam, psychic, and flame thrower. This is 8. Level cap is 46. Almost done with the gym leaders, and then I get to do the same thing for actually it's harder for me to look at the screen, I won't lie. Probably because I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid in general. Chat, don't respond to that. Wiz cash at 41. Water brown. If it's not consistent, I will be mad at myself. Rain dance. Water pulse. Amnesia. Equake. Celio. Add 43. Ice and water. Encore. You're afraid of what I might have had to say to you? Exactly. I was letting you guys know that I was not in the mood for attitude. Also, doing this lets me start thinking of like strategies and stuff. Attitude? Rat, shut up. At Chestoberry 46. Water pulse. Double team. Ice beam. Rest. Okay. So there's all of the gym leaders. Now we have to move on to the Elite Four. One. Level cap is 49. Mightyena. Wait, I have to put Intimidate there. Intimidate Mightyena at 46. Dark. I love when my music buffers. It actually makes me so happy. I could not tell you why this happens, chat. And everything I Google is like, well, if your YouTube's buffering a lot, then your internet connection's bad. But it's like, I know it's not bad because I'm also streaming. And streaming is a lot more intensive on the internet than fucking watching YouTube. So I don't know where YouTube's going wrong. It's probably the streaming itself. I don't know. Because I can, like, when I react to things, I don't have a buffering problem. Which is the weird thing to me. Like, if I were to pull up a video and react to it right now, I wouldn't have a problem with it buffering. I'm just going to open all these now. Also, whenever it's done, it's always way louder, I've noticed. And it's still not done buffering. Like, chat, have you guys noticed after the music buffers for a while, it gets, like, incredibly loud? I think when we go to battle Phoebe, I think something silly like a Lanoon will do great. Or like a different normal type. You know what actually do great? Potentially. Is Guts Swallow. Might actually do great against Phoebe. As long as I can stop that second Bennett from using Thunderbolt, I'll be good. I think if that second one uses Thunderbolt, then I'm in trouble. But other than that, I mean, other than that, this is pretty easy. Oh, and I guess this Dusclops is also a problem. But I think it'd be pretty easy to bring a Pokemon. Like, to bring a Pokemon with Swallow to counter that. For this one, I'm not sure. This one's probably going to be up to like a rock type. Like a golem. Unless there's a better rock type in Gen 3 I don't know about. Don't say Regirock. I know Regirock's in this game, but you can't get him. So don't say Regirock. Chat. I'm watching you. Ooh, this one has explosion. That could be a problem. This is Walrein at Citrus Berry 53. And it's ice and water. Surf. Body slam. Ice beam. And sheer cold. Alright. Drake. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. God, that album was so bad. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That album was dog shit. I knew that album was gonna be bad when, in the first song, Drake said, "Do your thing, 21," and 21 came on and said, yellow diamonds in my watch. This shit expensive." I was like, okay. That's what we're doing? Got it. I was like, thank you, 21 Savage. Swift Swam. Smoke Screen. D-Dance. Surf. Body Slam. Levitate, Flygon at 53, and it's Ground Dragon. Flamethrower. This Elite Four member, Drake, is actually built pretty well. Like, I think the fact that it has Flamethrower and Earthquake on Flygon is smart. Because the Flamethrower will counter any potential grass types. Also, this being the champion is so funny to me. Like, the champion just being a water type trainer. What does Clear Body do? Right. I should probably make a note that it's got Clear Body. Tentacruel at 55 is water. Poison. I just put 2. Not water. Toxic. Hydro Pump. Sludge Bomb. Ice Beam. Swift. Swim. Ludicolo. At 56 is a water grass type. With Giga Drain. Surf. Leech Seed. Double Team. Wizcash at 56 is water ground. Got Earthquake. I'm almost there, chat. We can almost be caught up to how far I got. Hyper Beam. Intimidate. Gyarados at 56. Waterfly. Chat, did you guys watch the new video? Did you guys like the new video? You liked and commented. I did see your comment, Rat. And I did reply to your comment. I tried to reply to the comments. Oh my god, I'm done. Oh. Oh. Okay. Next step. Next sheet of paper. Sick? Yeah. Next sheet of paper is this. Which is cross-referencing all the Pokemon with types that these Elite Four members are weak against one another. Debatable. You like that one? To see who's worth bringing. Which is probably going to go so much faster now that I'm on a computer, because I can just control F it. Altaria, Tropius, Salamence, Vileplume, Manectric, Magneton, Electrode, Raichu. Don't say anything. Shiftry, Sableye, Cacturn, Manectric, Magneton, Electrode, Lantern, Sceptile, Ludicolo, Shiftry, Breloom, Vileplume, Blossom, Cacturn, Cradily, Tropius, Blaziken, Hammerup, Magcargo. God damn. Did I already put? I did already put Breloom there. Did I put Hariyama? No. Hariyama. Medicham. Golem. Aggron. Rhydon. Right on this dick. Right on these nuts. Salamence. Lily. Walrein. Manectric. Magneton. Electrode. Man, I did this so much faster on the computer. Okay. We're almost there. So now I'm going to highlight some Pokemon. These Pokemon are Pokemon that do not appear. I'm going to highlight them in orange. Actually, no. I'll highlight them in like this light blue. These Pokemon are Pokemon that the other Elite Four members are not inherently weak to, but I'm still interested in the concept of bringing them. Like Shedinja is like Shedinja for the first Elite Four member is only there because it's dark and dark is weak to bug. I don't know if you knew that, chat, but in Gen 3, dark is weak to bug. I don't know if dark is weak to bug in later generations, but I know it is in Gen 3 for sure. But Shedinja has Wonder Guard, which makes it a very interesting Pokemon to at least entertain the idea of bringing to the Elite Four. Right? Gut Swallow. Again, only the first Elite Four member. Only Sydney is the only time I would have a real use for Swallow, for handling Shiftry and Cacturne. But Gut Swallow is interesting to entertain the idea of bringing. I hope I'm making sense, right? Sableye, however you want to pronounce it, is really only inherently useful against this team. But in Gen 3, because there's no fairy type, Sableye has no weaknesses. Sableye's not weak to anything. So it's a very interesting Pokemon to entertain the idea of bringing. Other than that, we just do this. Manectric, Magneton, Electrode, Lantern, Sceptile, Ludicolo, Shiftry. I know Breloom's on other lists, Vileplume's on other lists, Cacturne is on other lists. And now the name of the game is to see if these Pokemon appear anywhere else. And if they don't, we eliminate them. Does that make sense? And my goal is to slowly whittle it down to just 6. How well is that going to happen? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so this is what we're left with, essentially. This is what we're left with. A lot of repeats at this point. But I know I can go through, and anytime it mentions Blaziken, I can eliminate. And if it mentions Sceptile, I can eliminate. Because I'm going to pick Mudkip, because I think when you're doing a Nuzlocke, I think Mudkip is the only choice. I think Mudkip is realistically the only choice. Fairy Flying a Psychic. I knew that. Because Mudkip / Marsh Stomp / Swampert, which is what I meant to put here, very easily handles the first gym, the third gym, the fourth gym, Potentially the 5th gym. Not so much the 6th. Potentially the 7th. Not so much the 8th. Gyms. I didn't give... So, like 3 or 4 of the gyms are easily swept by Marshtomp and its evolutions. So it's almost silly versus like, I think Torchic line gets murked first gym. It's a fight at the 2nd gym. Holds up pretty well on the 3rd gym. It's a fight at the 4th gym. Holds up well at the 5th. It's a fight at the 6th. It's a fight at the 7th. Actually, no, it gets murked at the 7th. Because at this point, you're Blaziken, so you have the fighting type to be weak to Psychic. And it gets murked at the 8th gym. And then Trico's line does well 1. Decent 2. Does decent on the 3rd one. Gets murked at the 4th one. Decent at the 5th one. Murked at the 6th one. Sceptile doesn't have 2 types, right? It's just grass. Yeah. So it does decent at the 7th one, does well at the 8th one. I just think the Swampert line is the best for this. Like, easily, right? Like, I'm not crazy, am I, chat? I don't think I'm insane for saying I think Mudkip's the best starter to choose. Now, the next filter we put it through is Pokemon unobtainable in Emerald. This is the next important filter. Because I'm playing Emerald, I have to be able to catch them. Which means... I don't even think Masquerain's here anymore. But Metacham's got to go. Roselia, I don't think I have on here. Roselia. No. So Metacham was the only one that I was expecting that to take out a lot more. But I don't think I have Solrock on here either. No. So this is what the list is down to. Now down here, I'm going to start listing potential Pokemon. Shedinja, Swellow, Gyarados, Sableye, Swampert. Now I'm going to go through and put like Breloom. Breloom is useful for 3 Elite Four members. Hariyama is useful for 1. So I'm actually going to get... No. I spelled it differently. But it's useful for 2. Hariyama is 2. I don't know how to actually spell Hariyama. So I'll take it down to Har. Yeah, the 2. And then I think Beautyfly is only the 1. Beautyfly, yeah. So I'm actually going to get rid of Beautyfly. I don't know why Beautyfly's on there still. Camerupt is useful on 2. Magcargo is useful on 2. Magcargo 2. Chad, is all of this making sense? Hari is the correct spelling. Yeah, I spelled it wrong here. So I'm probably going to end up... Oh, Ninetales is only useful for the 1. Okay. We'll get rid of that then. Altaria, I think, is pretty useful. Oh, 2. Okay. So the goal is to take the ones with the most advantageous typing first and hope that they have moves available to them to cover the gaps. And then we set the move sets, decide what items they're going to be holding. Stuff like that. Now, you see how much work I'm putting into this, chat? For the record, I'm going to have to do this amount of work for pretty much all the gyms. But the gyms, like I was saying earlier, is kind of a different flow. Because at this point, I'm assuming I'm going to have access to essentially the whole map. But for the... Fuck me, dude. But for the gyms, I'm gonna have to make sure that I can actually get the Pokemon. Did I already get Cacturn on here? No. No, I didn't. I know I already got Manectric. Did I get Ludicolo already? No. Ludicolo. I love Ludicolo. He's such a funny Pokemon. Just Ludicolo. Love that stupid motherfucker. I already got Breloom. I should have already gotten Vileplume. I did. Did I get Blossom? No. I got Cacturn. Did I get Cradily? No. Cradily. I got Tropius. I got Camerupt. I did not get things like Golem. Or Ag. Imagine I backspaced that. I think Rhydon. Oh, Rhydon's twice. Okay. Rhydon. And then all these Pokemon are accounted for. So, I think I'm just going to go through and get rid of all the 2s. Because I think being only... Salamence I'm still interested in bringing, just in general. But like all these guys, goodbye. So now these are the potentials. So I'm going to just potential Shedinja, Swallow. Get rid of those. Sublime. Swampert, Breloom, Tropius, Salamence, Vileplume, Manectric, Magneton, Electrode, Lantern, Shiftry, Cacturn. What is Shedinja? Shedinja's Bug and Ghost. Right? Am I crazy? Is that Shedinja's right type? Bug, Ghost? Yep. Normal flying. Water flying. Ghost Dark, which is a really cool type. Water ground. Breloom is grass and fighting. Tropius is grass and flying. Salamence is, I think, dragon flying. Yeah. Fuck. Grass poison. This turned into a Pokemon quiz very quickly. Poison grass, yep. Manectric's electric. Electric steel. Electric. Water electric. Grass dark. And then grass dark. So. And then I have the typings here. So here are the weaknesses that I noticed. So it's going to go fighting. Let me spell this out actually. Because when I was doing this, I got like really tripped up. Eight, 4, 3, 3, 8, 7, 4, 4, 7, 1, 4, 5, 1, 1. So from looking at this, you can tell I'm not worried about steel as a type, because this number now, chat, is for the entire Elite Four. So like this means fourth from the bottom. I gotta make sure they're on the same one. Okay. So this means that like 8 of all the Pokemon in the Elite Four and Champion are weak to Fighting and Bug. Only 1 is weak to Steel, Ground, or Psychic. So I'm not at all worried about Steel, Ground, and Psychic. Opposed to like making sure I have Fighting and Bug type moves. Does that make sense? I'll even put 7 in like this category. Because 7 is still a decent amount of Pokemon. And then I think 4 will be orange, which is like I'm not super worried about it, but it's something to be aware of. And then dragon is like make sure to not forget about that. Huh, okay. God damn. So now I have to narrow these down to 6, which I'll put over here. Okay. So chat, which 6 do you think will be best? This is when I actually need input. Which 6 are best? This is when I start losing it. I think I still want to entertain Shedinja coming in with Swellow and Gyarados, which means we have Bug, Flying, Ghost. Water's not even on here, but Gyarados' moveset is really diverse. Gyarados is just a fucking freak of nature, dude. I think I'd be silly to not bring a Breloom in, because Breloom takes care of fighting and grass, and Breloom's BST is insane. Like, that's crazy. That's so insane. It'd be crazy to not bring a Breloom. I'm too disgusted that you're using Google Sheets and not Excel. Talking about Microsoft Excel? It's not even going to let me switch monitors so I can show you. I don't have Microsoft Excel. I can only view things in Microsoft Excel. I can't make a new. And also Google Sheets is better because I can access this anywhere. Anywhere I go, I can get to this, which is so much better. They're the same, yeah. They are also the same. Shit. Who else did I put on there? Breloom. Okay. And then in that case, Breloom takes care of the grass type, so I don't have to bring Tropius. Right? So I'll mark Tropius in that, like, dull red. Is it the same red? It is. I don't think I have any other fighting types other than Breloom coming with me right now. I don't have any other bug types. I think... What is Shedinja's Gen 3 moveset? This is important. Okay, it does learn it. Okay. So in this case, I wouldn't have to bring Sableye. And then I don't have to bring you. I don't think I'm bringing Vileplume anyways. And then I wouldn't have to bring these guys. Well, I might still actually for the dark type. So what does Shedinja get? Shedinja does learn Thief, which could be decent. It's not like great. I think like realistically, like I think I could put a lot of eggs into the Gyarados basket. Like look at this. Like it learns Fire Blast. It learns which like Fire Blast satisfies the fire type. What else do I have on there that's kind of a lot? Electric. It learns Thunderbolt and Thunder. Rock. It learns a rock one. Oh, that's Sandstorm. So Rock's really the only other one that I'm worried about, which is where something like reintroducing something like, yeah, reintroducing something like Aggron could be interesting as a steel and rock type. That could be interesting to do, especially if like Breloom, Gen 3 learn sets. Yeah, Breloom doesn't get anything. Who is weak to rock? It looks like maybe... Hang on. Yeah, it looks like rock was really just some edge cases. Where was rock at? Oh, 7. What the fuck? I'm like missing a whole gym leader somewhere. Oh, yeah. For Glacia. So I guess rock's not something to just ignore. Because I'll end up in a bad spot without... something like a rock type. Now what's Swampert got going for it? Any rock type moves? Rock Tomb, which isn't great. There's so many better options. That's the thing. Oh, you're mostly steel. The fuck? You also just learned Rock Tomb. Would a Golem be better? Yeah, because of rock. So if I'm gonna bring a dedicated rock type, I think Golem is the way to go. Which is rock ground. So let's entertain the idea of bringing a Golem. You know, we entertain it. And you are not being brought. Fuck. Okay. For an electric type, is Lantern better or is Lantern BSTs? Magneton BSTs. Manectric. I think those are the three. Yeah. Oh, and Electrode, but I think I'm just not going to bring Electrode. Just not going to bring Electrode. I'm actually just going to delete Electrode. Electrode's just not an option. Okay. So you're at... Jesus. Okay, this is before physical special. Gen 3 special physical split. Okay. So I'm looking for a higher special attack. So you're at 76. 120. Okay, so Lantern is almost not worth it because Lantern's also slower than these guys. I think Lantern's best thing is Volt Absorb. But I don't know if that's like, I don't know if that makes up for it. So I'll close out a Lantern. So you're what? You're 120 and 70. You're 105 and 105. And you have a little more HP, a little more physical attack, less defense, which we're talking about ground types, which are physical, so that might be a problem. I don't know how much 35 makes a difference. Okay, so Manectric is... What does static do? Oh, yeah, 30% chance to paralyze contact-making moves, and then Lightning Rod, it can't get hit with electric-type moves. And then you've got Magnet Pull, which is... prevents steel types from switching out of battle. That doesn't seem useful for an Elite Four battle. Am I crazy? I don't think I saw any steel types. Ground, water, flying. Yeah, there's no steel type. So Magnet Pull isn't super useful. I think for here, I'll put Manectric / Magneton. And then 3 learn set. I'm going to wipe this. I want to make sure I have as many of these types covered as possible. I don't know what Grudge does. Oh, takes all the PP if it faints. Okay. So Shedinja, I think, would take Shadow Ball. And then Protect, I think, is good on Shedinja. Which it might not seem like it, but I think Protect is solid for Shedinja. And then maybe we take Dig. I'm just going to list all the... Fuck. All the ones that could be good. And then we'll see. Like Solar Beam. Toxic. I think the goal with Shedinja is to give it as much move variety as possible and just keep it away from Pokemon that can actually hit it. And I think obviously we do. I think it's a Focus Sash. Yeah, Focus Sash, like versus Focus Band. Because Focus Band is chance-based. Focus Sash is 100%. Can you even get it in Emerald? That changes the game if you can't. Where to get Focus Sash Emerald? Okay, yeah. So I would need a Focus Band, which is not as good, but it's chance based. Yeah, 10% chance, which is probably good with Shedinja anyways. Like a 1 in 10 chance to survive is better than a 0% chance to survive. The way I look at it. Call me crazy. All right. Swellow. As my resident flying type. Are you physical or special? I guess it doesn't make much difference for Gen 3 because flying is physical, so hopefully you're physical. Fucking hopefully you're a physical attacker. Awesome. I love a good fast physical attacker. You're at, this is 6100. This is 60 doesn't miss. Yeah, you're taking aerial ace. Ooh, steel wing could be good. And then what else do I want you to have? Focus energy. Agility seems useless. Quick attack is always good to have. Shit. I did not want to open a new one. I want to look at moveset for Guts Swallow in 3. Oh, Facade. Duh. Yeah, why the fuck did I not think of Facade? I think that's good. Boom Burst? I don't think Swallow can learn Boom Burst in Gen 3. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Gyarados is gonna have to have a very strategic moveset. I think Gyarados always takes D-Dance. And then honestly, I'm thinking Surf, Thunderbolt, Earthquake could be good. Ice Beam. Flamethrower. Bite. I think Bite is very slept on. Bite's very good. We'll leave him there. Breloom. I think for Breloom, Focus Punch. What's going on with Focus Punch? If it gets hit, it doesn't land. I don't like that. Is Brick Break my best option? Yeah, I think Brick Break is my best option. Because I don't like leaving that 10% up to chance just for, what, like 15 extra damage? 10 extra damage? It's not worth it. Brick Break. Bullet Seed. Giga Drain. What's Mind Raider's I think is like a protect type thing. Okay, never mind. It's too complicated for me to wrap my brain around. That's what it is. Bulk Up for Scherzies. Sludge Bomb is a good option. That might be it. Okay. Golem. My brain is starting to fucking cook. Like this, like not in a good way. Not like, oh shit, he's cooking. It's like, oh shit, the microwave's about to light on fire. Get the potato out. That level of cook. I don't like any of these rock type options, dude. Get the potato out. Yeah, you got to get it out. I think I either take rollout or I take rock blast. Or not rock blast. Fucking. Yeah, rock blast. I think I take. Wait, rollout's just better. Rock tomb. 50-80. Yeah, I either take rollout or I take rock tomb. I think I take one or the other. I don't take both. Earthquake, as always. Dig. Flamethrower. No, it's slow. It actually will never hit a flamethrower on a grass type. Give it... I don't know. That might actually be it. I don't think there's any other moves that are worth it learning. Rock slide, rollout, seismic toss? No. Snore, substitute, swagger. There's not much. Do you have to think, like, Golem is super slow. That's the problem. Maybe I will give it, like, a flamethrower or a fire blast, assuming it survives. I doubt it would survive long enough. Like, the goal, if Golem's out and, like, a grass type comes out or, like, a water type comes out, the goal with Golem is always going to be... Like, I have Golem for Winona. And Glacia. Wait, Winona's a gym leader. I'm smoking reefer. Like, if Glalie out... Which I think it's weak to anyways. It's weak to ice anyways. Golem's probably not a good pick, actually. For being weak to electric, Golem's probably not a good pick for rocks. I'll throw like an option 7 on there. For something. Kill Golem? Okay, that seems aggressive. It might be better to just put Rock Tomb on fucking Aggron. I learns Rock Slide from a move tutor. I think Aggron's probably a better pick. I won't lie. I think Aggron's just the better pick. So I'll do 5 Manectric. 5.5 is Magneton. Because I need to be able to separate their movesets. Rock Tomb is just a great move. Can Aggron learn Rock Tomb? I don't think Aggron learns Rock Tomb. Oh, it does. What makes Rock Tomb so good? Why do you keep vouching for Rock Tomb? Deals damage and lowers the opponent's speed. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I think Aggron for sure takes Rock Tomb. And then maybe a Rock Slide. I think was the other one. For this motherfucker, you definitely take T-Bolt. Or just Thunder, to be honest. Bite for sure. Bite. T-Wave. And then... maybe something crazy like Return. And then... Quick Attack. That might be it for Manectric. To be honest, that might be it. Next up is Magneton. Because Magneton also has things like Tri-Attack. Same thing, you take T-Bolt or Thunder, and you definitely take T-Wave. And then... same thing, potentially Return. What does Lock-On do? Lock on these nuts? Moves don't miss. Okay. Probably don't need that. But Lock-On could be useful for hitting something like Zap Cannon. Or something like Thunder. Maybe Lock-On has potential. And then lastly is Aggron. Is this Aggron? It is. I think Aggron for sure takes like a Metal Claw. Oh, Ice Beam for sure. Dragon Claw potentially. Why can Aggron learn Surf? What the fuck? Rock Tomb. The third gym leader, which is you. Fire, Rock, Steel, and Fighting. So if you could get a fire type attack. Oh, fuck. Like a flamethrower? That'll help. There. So that's all the moves they would take, I think. Manectric versus Magneton. I think Manectric might be the better choice. Because to me, this is like taking Jolteon over Magneton, which always makes sense to do for the speed. So I think these are the 6. Potentially. Are Shedinja, Swellow, Gyarados, Breloom, Manectric, and Aggron. Hi. You gonna help me? You going to help me choose Pokemon? Gitty? So I think these are the ones I want to take, which are Shedinja, Swellow, Gyarados, Breloom, not Golem. Golem's cringe. It's an Aggron party today. Manectric. Fuck. Manectric. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Those 6. Which with them, we have covered Ghost once. Ground. Awesome. Flying. Okay, let me do this actually. Shedinja, Swellow, Gyarados. Does anyone in chat know more about this than me? And you can tell me if my team makes sense. I think this team is balanced. It's well balanced. For this, I'm going to put other/status. Just for the sake of accounting for those. And Swellow takes Aerial Ace. Steel Wing. You're really thinking about jumping on there, aren't you, Alice? You have a status. Water's not even on here. Thunderbolt. I know Electric's on there. Earthquake. Ground's on there. Ice Beam. Flamethrower. Bite. Before you say anything, chat, I am aware that I can't bring all the moves that I have right now. I need this visualized for me. To see what gaps I maybe have to fill. If any. Rock. Steel. Ice. Dragon. Okay. And then fire. Can Gyarados learn Ice Beam? I had it on there. Did I mark it on here? Gyarados. Ice. I did. Okay, I think everything is covered at least once except for Psychic, which I'm not worried about. Not worried about Psychic. Because I think... Who the fuck was weak to Psychic? It was only one of them. It was literally one Pokemon that was weak to Psychic. And I can't think of it, so I'm not worried about it. I'll figure out tomorrow. But I have every other weakness accounted for. Now what I can do is I can go through. And I can be like, okay. For fighting, Breloom is the only one that has it covered. So it's important for me to probably take Brick Break. And how much PP does Brick Break have? It might be important for me to bring, like, Brick Break has 15. Okay. It might be worth bringing Brick Break and like Sky Uppercut, which I'm not super happy about, but might have to happen. Hi, kitty. Just because like Breloom is the only one that can cover fighting type right now. Oh, Bug is not covered. But it's covered by Breloom in a way. In a way, it's covered by Breloom. Because all the Pokemon that were weak to Bug are also weak to something else on that list, primarily fighting. Because I don't think there's any Bug type moves unless I bring Leech Life, which is not... Fury Cutter could be worth it, actually. Hang on. Can I get Fury Cutter and Emerald? Oh, I can. Fury Cutter might be worth bringing. So we'll actually just do this. So it's important for Shedinja. Oh, I'm sorry, Alice. Wait. Maybe. It depends on what the Pokemon is, because if it's if it's Sydney's Pokemon, then it's not worth it because they'll be able to hit Shedinja. But we'll keep it for now. And then Gyarados and Aggron can both cover fire with Flamethrower. So when would I use Flamethrower? Potentially on Sydney. That's ground. Is that it? No. I have fucking 3 other fire weaknesses. Okay, yeah. Potentially on Sydney for these 2. Glalie. What are Aggron's weaknesses? Fire, fighting, and ground. Wait, no, that's Mega Evolve. Not what I wanted. Okay, weak to fighting, ground, and water, which is safe there. Up here. Yeah, it's safe to put it on either of them. Let me see. This I'm a little worried about. I'm a little worried about this Surf on Crawdaunt, but other than that, that's pretty safe. And then that I'm worried about. And then I mean, yeah, it's safe to put it on either of them. So I'll leave it for now, I guess. Flying, it so makes more sense for Swellow to take it. So I'll just take Aerial Ace off of this. Wait, can I cross this out? Like, I'll just put an X there. Like that. How the fuck did I just do that? Okay, there we go. And then switch this to orange. And then, yeah, you take Aerial Ace. Which I'll mark with a V. Actually, I won't mark it yet. Poison is Breloom Sludge Bomb. Okay. Electric, Gyarados and Manectric. I think either of them could take that again. Thunderbolt? I think either of them could take it. We'll leave it for now. Grass, Shedinja, and Breloom. I think it makes more sense for Breloom to take that. And then Ghost is just Shedinja with Shadow Ball, right? Yeah. Dark is Gyarados and Manectric. Both of them are Bite, so I think bringing both of them in with it is good.
Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Aggron has to take Rock Tomb or Rock Slide or both. Steel, Metal Claw versus Steel Wing. That's an edge case I'm not super worried about, but if it comes down to it, we'll just have to see. Actually, let me do this too. I lied. I am going to do this. I'll put a C for ones that they might end up taking. Don't ask why I chose C. I just kind of arbitrarily chose C. Okay, Breloom only has room for one more attack, which probably should be Giga Drain. And then you're for sure taking that. You might be taking this. Rock Tomb and Rock Slide. I think you will for sure take Rock Tomb, and you'll maybe take Rock Slide, and then you'll maybe take Metal Claw. And you'll maybe take Steel Wing. You should for sure take Facade, though. Or is it Rock Tomb? I put Rock Tomb on here twice. And then you might take Flamethrower. Which means you won't have Ice Beam or Dragon Claw, which would mean Gyarados would need Ice Beam. So I'll mark these as maybes. And then for ground is Shedinja and Gyarados. I think you're going to maybe take Fury Cutter. Right now I'm at 2. I think you should definitely take Protect. And then maybe you take Toxic. So I think this for Shedinja makes sense, which means Gyarados would have to take Earthquake. And I definitely want you to take Dragon Dance. So right now you're at 2 with 2 maybes. He needs to take Surf and Bite. So I think we just take Surf and Bite. And we don't take Thunderbolt. We don't take Ice Beam. And we don't take Flamethrower. Or do I take Flamethrower over Earthquake? Because Aggron can do Earthquake. Can Aggron fucking learn Earthquake? I can. Because Aggron could take Earthquake. Get the stab off of it. Let Gyarados take Flamethrower. Don't take Earthquake. Gives them Dragon Dance, Surf, Flamethrower, and Bite. So Flamethrower. You'd end up not taking Thunderbolt. You'd end up not taking Ice Beam. You would take Flamethrower. You would not take Earthquake. It's not even worth it for him to bring Surf in, though. That's the thing. So maybe instead of Surf, we do bring Ice Beam. And then Aerial Ace is an option, so is Fly, which I think might be like required. You know? So you take Dragon Dance, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Bite. None of which you get Stab off of, but I think the coverage, having that coverage might be more important. So I think that's good. So right now, I have Shedinja with Shadow Ball, Protect, Toxic, Fury Cutter. Swellow with Aerial Ace, Fly, Facade, and I need one more. Gyarados is set. Brick Break, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Sky Uppercut. You're set. Thunderbolt. Okay. Rock Tomb. Earthquake. You don't have to bring Ice Beam anymore. You don't have to bring Flamethrower because I think Gyarados is bringing Flamethrower, right? Yeah, Gyarados is bringing Flamethrower. So, potentially Dragon Claw, potentially Metal Claw, or Rock Slide. And then... So everything, theoretically, will be double covered. Anything that can be double covered will be double covered, I should say. Because I could have you bring... Could have him bring... Actually, he's the only one that can learn a dragon move. So we're going to actually have you learn Dragon Claw. Which brings us up to 3. And then maybe a Rock Slide just for the coverage. Just for having that second attack. Which means Swellow has to bring Steel Wing to cover Steel. Which sets Swellow in. So Shedinja is theoretically set. Swellow is set. Gyarados is set. Breloom is set. Manectric still needs to be set, but Aggron is set. So Breloom really is just... We'll have you bring Bite. 2. Can Thunderbolt paralyze? Thunderbolt, Pokemon. And 3. May paralyze. Okay. But maybe we bring Quick Attack and Thunder Wave. I think that's good. So you're set too. I think that's a good 6. I think that's a pretty damn good 6. I'm going to be honest, chat. So our 6 to bring to the Elite Four, just so we're all on the same page, are going to be Shedinja, who is going to have Shadow Ball, Protect, Toxic, and Fury Cutter, with holding a Focus Band. Swellow with Aerial Ace, Fly, Steel Wing, and Facade. Gyarados with D-Dance, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Bite. Wait. Is it even worth? There's a Pokemon that can learn it in Generation 3. Hang on. Come on. Raises physical attack. And speed. It might actually be worth still keeping. It might be worth still keeping Dragon Dance just for the speed. Because every other move that Gyarados is going to have is going to be special. But the speed boost is, I think, worth it enough. Genuinely. Breloom. So then next we're going to have a Breloom with Brick Break, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Sky Uppercut. Manectric with T-Bolt, Bite, T-Wave, and Quick Attack just for a quick kill. And then Aggron, an absolute tank with Rock Tomb, Rock Slide, Dragon Claw, and Earthquake. So there it is. Those are the 6. We did it, chat. And it only took an hour and 40 minutes. But those are the 6. I feel like I haven't blanked in an hour, dude. Holy shit. But those are the 6 that I plan on bringing to the Elite Four. I think it looks like a pretty solid team. Does it not? I think that looks like a pretty solid 6. Now I just have to do it for the other fucking 8 gyms in this goddamn game. But that's not a you guys problem. That's a fucking me problem. Welcome to the world of Pokemon Nuzlocking. We're glad to have you. Look at all of this information I typed out. Like, this looks insane. This looks insane. Does it not? Like, all these tabs. All these fucking tabs, dude. Huh. Okay. And chat, it is about that time. It is that time to say good night and to say good morrow. Chat, thank you guys so much for coming around. I do appreciate it. I gotta go because I have to take my dog out. But also, I have an RL Craft video to edit. So, let me do that. God damn. Let me make a new fucking folder. Just gonna get rid of that. I'm just gonna get rid of this. Alright, chat. There we go. Got a new folder made. Ugh. I don't know how far I'm gonna get through the gyms tonight, planning out the gyms like that, but we'll see. We'll see. For sure. I also have to figure out where I can find all those fucking Pokemon and make sure I don't need any other Pokemon on those routes. Good night, chat. Good night. See you guys later. It's time to go pee and let my dog pee and then edit RL Craft. Good night, chat. See you later. See you tomorrow. Pokemon Emerald run tomorrow. Good night. Peace out. Bye-bye.